I am going to explain to you the elimination method of solving a system of equations. We have two linear equations, negative 4x plus 2y equals 16. The second equation is 4x minus 4y equals 10. In the elimination method, when you add the two equations together, one of these variables must eliminate. The equations both have to be in standard form, meaning x, then y, with the number on the right. These two equations are set up so that when I add these two together, the x variable will eliminate. And I get negative 2y equals 26. Divide by negative 2, and I get y equals negative 13. That is only half the answer. You need the x portion of the answer also. You can now substitute the y value into either of these equations. I choose to substitute it into the first equation. So I'm going to put the negative 13 where the y is. So I have negative 4x plus 2 times negative 13 equals 16. Negative 4x, multiply those two together for negative 26 equals 16. Add 26 to both sides, and you have negative 4x equals 42. Divide by negative 4, and x equals negative 10.5. Now remember, the answer, or the solution, is the intersection of these two lines, because these are both equations of lines. Therefore, you must write the answer in the form of an ordered pair. Your solution to this system is negative 10.5, negative 13. Unfortunately, not all systems of equations are set up so that one variable will easily eliminate. If you look at these two equations, neither the x nor the y will eliminate if you added them together. So it's necessary to multiply either one or sometimes both equations by a number so that one of the variables has opposite coefficients. In this case, I notice that the y has a negative and a positive coefficient. So if I multiply the top equation by 3 and the bottom equation by 2, both y's will have a coefficient of 6, one negative and one positive, and therefore they will eliminate when I add the two equations together. So if I multiply the top equation by 3, I will get 15x minus 6y equals 3. And if I multiply the bottom equation by 2, I'll get 4x plus 6y equals negative 22. Now when I add the two equations together, I have 19x, the y's eliminate, equals negative 19. Divide by 19, and I get x equals negative 1. Remember, that is only half the solution. I need to substitute the negative 1 into one of these four equations. I now have four options to find the y variable. I choose this equation. So I'll put the negative 1 where the x is, and I'll have 2 times negative 1 plus 3y equals negative 11. Multiply those two, and I have negative 2 plus 3y is negative 11. Add 2 to both sides, and I now have 3y equals negative 9. Divide by 3, and finally I have y equals negative 3. Remember, your solution is an ordered pair, so the answer to this system of equations is negative 1, negative 3.